What's going on, guys? This is Devin Cripe, the greatest coach in the world with DC Fitness. And today we're talking about how to put on muscle mass, right? I get a lot of questions because I market and I tell people all the time, how do you shred 10, 20, 30, 40 plus pounds of body fat? But I understand some of you guys are skinny. Some of you guys want to put on that muscle mass. Maybe some of you guys are skinny fat. Maybe some of you guys are just always been scrawny your whole life. Maybe you just really want to put on 5, 10, 15 pounds of muscle mass just to feel more confident or just to be stronger and be buff, like the statue behind me on YouTube, right? You want to be buff, right? I'm going to give you 2 training philosophies to help you put on muscle mass. And then I'll tell you 2 things that you need to do with nutrition. Sound fair? All right. So first, as far as training, actually, what do you need to do in the gym? You need to focus on first and foremost what we call progressive overload, which means every single week, every single workout, you are progressively getting stronger. See, if you want to put on muscle mass, what you need to do is progressively overload the muscle. See, the muscle is not going to adapt. The muscle is not going to grow muscle mass and build new tissue unless you force it to be able to do that, right? So you're going to have to put more load on the muscle, right? The muscle needs to be under more load, which means what? You either need to lift more weight every single workout, or you need to lift more weight, or you need to do more reps. So let's say you're bench pressing 135, or you're barbell rowing, or you're lat pull downing 100 pounds, whatever it may be. You can either lift more weight, now lift 110 pounds, 120 pounds, 130 pounds, lift more weight to cause the muscle to grow, to progressively overload that muscle so it adapts and grows, right? Or you can actually just do more reps. All right. So let's say you were able to do a lift 100 pounds and you were able to do it for 10 reps last week. Now, this week, you should be able to do it for 11 or 12 if you want the muscle to grow. See, the muscle will not grow if you just lift 100 pounds for 10 reps week after week after week, and you're lifting the same weight for the same amount of reps. The muscle is not going to grow. So you either have to do more weight or you're going to have to do more reps. Now, another thing you could do is actually improve your form and slow down the range of motion. So let's say you're doing pull-ups or push-ups, right? Let's say you can easily do 10 pull-ups or 10 push-ups, either or. Okay. Instead of actually doing 11 pull-ups now or 11 push-ups, or adding more weight to your back, or chaining yourself to be able to lift more weight on the pull-up or push-up, what you can do is actually lengthen your range of motion. Make sure you're doing a great range of motion. You can actually, if you're not already doing perfect form, you can critique and have better form. And that's another way to cause the muscle to grow, is that you're doing things with better form. That's going to cause the muscle to grow as well. Now, if you're already doing it with perfect form, what you can do is slow down the range of motion. If you want to put on muscle mass, you need to progressively overload. And one of the tools to do that is slow down the range of motion. First, you slow down what we call the eccentric range of motion, which basically means the down portion. So on a push-up, it's on your way down. On a pull-up, you're here, it's on your way down from the pull-up, right? That's how you're going to actually cause the muscle to grow. So you slow down the range of motion, so there's more time under tension on the muscle to cause an adaptation, to rip the muscle fibers for you to be able to actually put on muscle mass. So you slow down the range of motion. That's another way to progressively overload and cause the muscle to grow, right? So if you're doing pull-ups, let's say you can knock out 10 pull-ups. What you can do now is you can do a pull-up and then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that's also going to cause the muscle to adapt and grow. See, so first and foremost, to cause the muscle to grow, you need progressive overload. You need to either lift more weight on the exercise. You need to do more reps with the same amount of weight on the exercise, barbell squats, bench, overhead press, pull-ups, dips, whatever exercise. You need to do more reps. Or lastly, what you can do is slow down the range of motion. You can slow down the eccentric first and foremost, which is the downward, right? So if you're pulling up, it's on the down range of motion. On the push-up, it's on the down range of motion. Slow that down first. Instead of just doing knocking it out, right? You can actually knock it out and go slow on the way down. Knock it out, slow on the way down. All right. What you also could do is slow down the range of motion overall, right? So you slow it down on the way up. 1, 2, 3, squeeze, 1, 2, 3, down, up, 1, 2, 3, squeeze, down, 1, 2, 3. Now you see what that's going to do? That's going to be a lot harder to do 10 pull-ups, right? Versus if you're just knocking them out or knocking out the push-ups, you're going down, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3. That's going to be much harder to do than just knocking out those push-ups, right? So you're putting more time under tension, which is number two. First, to build more muscle tissue, what you need to do is put more time, you need to put more progressive overload on the muscle. But number two is you need to increase time under meaningful tension. And when I add the word meaningful, see, this is what differs because a lot of people are going to tell you time under tension. That's not true. Because time under tension, think about how long you could walk. You could walk for days without building big quads, right? Or big calves, right? That's not going to cause the muscle to grow if you just walk for days. But the calf and the quad, your legs are under tension, are they not? So it's just not good enough to be under tension, just to flex your biceps, right? Or flex your chest, right? That's not enough to build the muscle. It needs to be under meaningful tension. So if you're going to be able to do a body weight squat, you could do a body weight squat for 500 reps. And that's not really going to build big legs, is it? But if you put 300 pounds on your back and you knock that out for 20 reps, slow range of motion, that's going to build some huge quads, right? So the point being is that the more time under tension the muscle can be under meaningful load, heavy weight, is going to cause the muscle to adapt and grow and build. All right. So let's just say, for example, you can do squats. You're doing squats with one plate, 135. All right. What you can do, instead of just knocking out 20 reps as you normally would, let's just say 20 reps with 135, one plate, what you could do is slow down the range of motion 3 seconds on the way down, 3 seconds on the way up, or 5 seconds on the way down, 5 seconds on the way up, right? But now that you're not just doing body weight, you're doing 135 pounds on your back and you're doing 5 seconds on the way down, 5 seconds on the way up on that squat, that quadricep, your legs, your glutes, your hamstrings are under 135 pounds plus tension. And you're slowing down the range of motion. Now you're about to do squats for 1 minute with 135 pounds plus your body weight of tension on your legs. And that's going to cause the muscle fibers to break and cause them to grow and adapt and ultimately put on more muscle mass. All right. So those are the two training philosophies you guys need to focus on if you want to put on muscle mass. First is progressive overload, lifting more weights or more reps via each exercise every single week. Number two is you need to focus on time under meaningful tension. Basically, in simple terms, it means lifting heavy weight, but very slowly and controlled, really causing that muscle to be under longer tension with heavy weight is going to cause those muscle fibers to rip apart and ultimately rebuild bigger and stronger. Okay. Now, two quick tips when it comes to nutrition, because nutrition is key. You can't just train hard and eat like crap and put on muscle mass. You need to eat at least 1 gram of protein per body pound. So if you're watching this and you're 200 pounds, you need to be eating 200 grams of protein. And just to give you guys a good idea what that means, that's about a little over 2 pounds of chicken a day. 2 pounds of really eating meat a day, a little bit over, about 2.25, 2.5 pounds of lean meat every single day. You need 1 gram of protein per body pound. So if you're 150, that's 150 grams. If you're 200, that's 200 grams. If you're 250, that's 250 grams. 1 gram of protein per body pound. Now, you primarily want to get that from lean meats. Chicken, lean turkey, cod, shrimp, tuna, tilapia, right? Lean steak, lean beef, right? You want to get 1 gram of protein per body pound. So now you're focusing on progressive overload in the gym. You're focusing on time under meaningful tension, all right, to cause the muscle to adapt and grow. And then when you go home, you're eating 1 gram of protein per body pound. Now, this one isn't absolutely necessary, but it will help you get better results. You need to be in a calorie surplus. All right. You don't need to be, actually, I shouldn't say that, because you can actually build muscle while losing body fat, and you actually can build muscle while staying the same exact weight. But with that being said, it's optimal to be in a calorie surplus, which basically means you're eating more calories than your body is burning. So you're increasing your weight every single week, every single month, because you're eating more calories than your body burns. Not by too much, 200 to 300 calories a day is good enough. So let's say your base metabolism rate, right, is 2,500 calories, meaning that you need to eat 2,500 calories every single day to maintain your weight. Let's just say that, for example. Okay. If you're going to be in a slight calorie surplus to optimize your muscle growth, you're going to be eating somewhere between 27 and 2,800 calories a day. And that's going to give you the optimal environment to ultimately put on more muscle. So first, you're training progressive overload on all of your exercises. Number two is you're focusing on time under meaningful tension. While you're in the gym, you're slowing the range of motion. All right. On the eccentric, on the concentric, when you're flexing the muscle, when you're contracting the muscle, and then also that on the eccentric, right, on the way down, right, when you're stretching the muscle. Okay, slow range of motion. Okay, time under tension. Then you're getting 1 gram of protein per body pound, and then you're eating in a calorie surplus, a few hundred calories, 200 to 300 more calories than your body needs to maintain its body weight. So if you're 200 pounds, and let's say you need 2,500 calories to stay at 200 pounds, you'd be eating somewhere between 2,700 and 2,800 calories a day. All right. And then I'll give you guys a bonus tip, a bonus hack to build muscle that I see a lot of people make mistakes with, is that you need to be getting an optimal amount of sleep. So nothing less than 6 hours, preferably 7 to 9 hours of sleep. All right. Somewhere between 7 and 9 hours of sleep is going to allow your body to fully recover and build maximum amounts of muscle. If you're getting under 6 hours of sleep, you're destroying your gains. If you're getting somewhere between 7 and 9 hours, you're going to optimize how much muscle you're really going to build. All right. So recap real quick. Here's the 5 tips to build lean muscle mass. First and foremost, you need to progressively overload, meaning that you're lifting more weight or doing more reps with the same amount of weight every single week. If you're not getting stronger, you're not getting bigger. All right. So you either need to be lifting more weight or you need to be doing more reps with the same amount of weight, or you're increasing time under tension, which is number 2, which means slowing the range of motion. You're lifting heavy weight. It's under meaningful tension, but you're slowing the range of motion. So you're putting more tension on the muscle, right? The muscle is under tension for a longer amount of time, but it's with meaningful weight, heavy weight. Just an example is that you could walk for days without building huge legs. So you do need to lift heavy if you want to build big legs. Okay. So number 3 for nutrition is that you need to be eating 1 gram of protein per body pound. That means you do need to be tracking your protein. You do need to be tracking your macros, right? But you need to eat 1 gram of protein per body pound. So if you're 200 pounds, that's 200 grams of protein. Okay. Lastly, number 4 is that you need to be in a calorie surplus. It's optimal to be in a calorie surplus. You need to be eating an additional 200 to 300 calories than your body needs to maintain its weight. So if you're 180 pounds and you need 2,300 calories to maintain your weight, if you want to be in a slight calorie surplus to optimize how much muscle you're going to be putting on, then you would be eating somewhere between 25 and 2,600 calories. Thank you, Christian. So with that being said, and then number 5, this is a bonus hack. It's magic. It's the secret. Want to hear a secret? Get sleep. All right. Anything less than 6 hours, you're destroying your gains. Might as well not even be hitting the gym. Get sleep. All right. Okay. But get somewhere at least 6 hours of sleep. Optimally would be 7 to 9 to maximize how much muscle you're going to put on. All right, guys. That's the video. That's the live. Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel at Devin Kripe. That's where I post 2 to 3 YouTube videos every single day. And also you guys can check out my podcast at DC Health Fitness on Spotify. DC Health Fitness by Devin Kripe on Spotify. That is my podcast if you guys just want to listen to the audio version. All right. And make sure you DM me to join my Christmas Shred Challenge, free challenge. I'm only taking a few more people on. I'm going to close the doors on Monday. So make sure you DM me to join my Christmas Shred Challenge to get in the best shape of your life, lose body fat, shred body fat, and put on muscle mass. All right. For Christmas and to build that momentum for the new year. All right. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Talk to you soon. Later, guys. All right, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, share with your family and friends. If you want to put on that muscle mass, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. I do have free resources down below. I have the How to Shred course. It's $250 value you get for free. It's my gift to you. All right, and then also you can click the links for coaching if you're interested in me taking you from point A to point B to get guaranteed results. All right, and then also you can connect with me on all social media platforms. That's also where you can get a hold of me if you want to join the free challenge. All right. And then you can connect with me on all social media platforms for daily mindset, motivation, fitness, and nutrition content. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. God bless. Peace.